Avdia, and it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin, and it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
And that one's good. Joseph.
Well, Lillard is certainly willing to share the ball. A great passer, and that gets overlooked quite a bit.
MP with the block, and they'll get another chance. Collins, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Back to Joseph. Outside for Henderson. Here's Klingon, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard passes to Mathurin. Now Garland. Jackson down low. Klingon's there. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And you won't see many players with a higher skill level than Garland. He is a handful.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Jackson. Rejected by Klingon.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist by MP.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Garland draws the double. For 3, Mathurin gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Joseph has gotten his second bucket on the night. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Collins against MP. Collins inside, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Timeout called. The Clippers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Lillard. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Garland, pass to Collins. For 3, Mathurin. On target from range. Mathurin's got 6.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
MP scanning the floor. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Portland.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Mathurin. Count it. Good. Give him 8 points now. Here's Lillard. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. MP outside. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Puts up a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Jackson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, few players can carry an offense like Damian Lillard. Whether it's stretching the floor with those deep threes, driving it, or even just passing it, Dame can do it all.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Portland. Pass to Dunn. And here's Jones. Just 4 to shoot. MP with the block. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Avdia against Miller. Jones from outside. Avdia pulls it in. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
LA basketball.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter here. Jones from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more.
Bennedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Williams. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you, BA.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Collins, he's checked in for Jones. Bennedict Mathurin comes in for Bradley Beal. And Darius Garland subbed in for Dunn. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. And it's Henderson in for Drew Holiday. MP outside. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Joseph has got 20 points.
Well, for this team, their offense always benefits when Henderson is looking to has his head on a swivel.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. Over MP. Second chance shot. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Mathurin. Counted. Matherin's got 10 points.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
On the wing, Grant. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Joseph. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Another 3 for Portland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Garland against Henderson. Garland, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Garland. Portland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Got it. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no.
Dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
And here's MP from outside. Can't get it to go. 10 for 13 on the game. Here's Miller. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Timeout called. Portland. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Portland making a switch here. Klingin, he's checked in for Kamara. Avdia comes in for Grant. Drew Holiday's checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Avdia against Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple finals MVP, multiple defensive player of the year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Over Jones. And MP with a basket on the assist by Lillard.
Damian
Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Beal. Avdia pulls it in. Trailblazers lead by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Joseph.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Clippers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Here's Jackson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Can he keep it going? And that one's good. Joseph. Joseph has got 39.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shot.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Bradley Beal.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And here's MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Portland 47.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Clippers trail by 4. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Bennedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jackson in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Clock at 6. Portland with a rebound. Joseph has got 4 rebounds in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards did some really solid work. He had 39 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Garland scanning the floor. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Assisted.
Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Garland.
90 seconds into the second half now. Henderson finds MP. Another 3 for Portland.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Go wild. Make some noise. Time to get a free t-shirt.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Back to Leonard. Clinging with a defensive effort.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Portland moving it around. Henderson outside. MP against Collins. 5 on the clock. Henderson misses.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Down low. Leonard. Oh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Bro, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Avdia against Leonard. Collins outside. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And Los Angeles making a change here. Miller's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Lillard. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 6 to shoot. Miller, the pass to Garland. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Trailblazers lead by 11. Sharp finds MP. Sharp with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Portland.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mathurin passes to Jackson. And here's Garland, defended by Henderson. Garland, no good.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Deni Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Deni was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul. And during the contact, Collins plays it smart and makes sure he's fouled in the act.
Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Here's Dunn. Sharp grabs a miss. Portland leading by 18. MP finds Avdia. Back to Joseph. From deep. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Dunn left side. Rebounded by Joseph. Joseph has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Avdia. Jones with some nice D. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's Lopez, high post. Some solid defense from Williams. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And here's MP from outside. Miller pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he's able to get it back. He gets it in there.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Sharp passes to Joseph. Another bucket! Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. Over Avdia. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Portland leading by 22. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Sharp and Grant are out on the wings. Donovan Clingan out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the point. Now Garland. On the wing, Jones. No good on the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
Isaiah Jackson.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers.
First team foul.
On Thursday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against San Antonio, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Fade away. And too long on the shot.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a...
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Trailblazers, Kamare. Shooting 1.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Joseph. Fires the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by NP.
Basketball.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
I like it. Great choice.